Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about Leviathan. Now this is one of those monsters that has kind of been lost to time. You may have heard the name before, but when it comes to actually knowing about the Leviathan, not so much. Now the Leviathan is a sea serpent demon. That's right, a demon. And it's noted in both theology and mythology. In modern times, we think of it as like a whale or some sort of sea monster, but it's actually a demon. It first appears in the Hebrew Bible, and in that text it's used as a metaphor for a powerful enemy, most notably Babylon. It is also referred to in Psalms, the book of Job, the book of Isaiah, and the pseudepigraphical book of Enoch. The word Leviathan actually means something that is coiling or twisting. In a lot of these texts, it's described as being very similar to a crocodile or an alligator. It lives in the sea, and it's just waiting to devour anyone who gets too close. Now, the Leviathan wasn't just any old sea monster. It was a demon that had been sent by God to punish the wicked. In the book of Job, God says to Satan, "Have you considered my servant Job? There is no one like him on earth. He is a righteous man, blameless and upright, fearing God and turning away from evil." And the Lord said, "For a mere 6 days, he has been railing against you and your friends. But I made him a boast in the presence of the angels. Is it not right that what a man can do should be done after he fears God? Was it not he who made the Leviathan tremble and the crocodile, so that it turned back from its lair and fled?" So as you can see, even the sea monsters and the demons are afraid of God. In another text, the book of Isaiah, it says, "In that day, the Lord will take his sharp, great and mighty sword and bring judgment on Leviathan, the fleeing serpent Leviathan, the coiling serpent, and he will slay the dragon of the sea." The Leviathan is mentioned several more times after this. But it's not until we get to the pseudepigraphical books that we really learn anything more about it. In the book of Enoch, the fallen angel that was in charge of the Leviathan was called Abdiel. Now, according to the text, Abdiel was so ashamed for what he had done that he actually impaled himself. Yikes. Now, this is all well and good, but the interesting thing about the Leviathan is that it lived on after Abdiel's death. In fact, it continued to live on long after the destruction of Babylon. The Leviathan became a symbol of chaos and evil, and it took on a life of its own. It was eventually incorporated into Jewish folklore, and then later, when Christianity came along, it became a staple in Christian iconography. To many early Christians, the Leviathan represented the ultimate evil, and it was often depicted as the Antichrist. All right, everyone, that's all I have for you today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please feel free to share and like and subscribe. As always, thanks for watching.